Hi, we're with Felicity Goodyear-Smith again because she is getting her Distinguished Fellowship today at the Royal New Zealand College of GPs Conference in Auckland. So Felicity, congratulations.
Oh, thank you, Sam.
It's very exciting. What's been your journey to this point where you've got such a great accolade?
Well, it's not so much to do with a great accolade, but it's just that I've managed to have an amazing career in general practice, and it's opened all sorts of doors for me. It's been an incredible journey. You know, moving from being a clinician, working in all sorts of interesting places. So I've worked in Jamaica. I got to work as a ship surgeon.
Wow!
And then I've often worked with underserved populations, and that's taken to me very interesting places, albeit city mission and shelters, and also I've done some time working as locum in prisons. But then I also, without actually planning it, began to morph into an academic. So it wasn't part of the road that I'd seen ahead, but it just sort of came upon me, and partly because I love writing, and so I also enjoy research. I did a master's and did a thesis and decided this is really good. And research is an incredibly good way. If you research things that are really relevant, to look at, is this something that confirms what we do, or can it change our practice? So I became a part-time academic, and that slowly evolved. I also got the opportunity to design a new journal for the college. So that was my baby for a few years, and I not only got to decide what content went in it, but I actually got to design the whole thing, like down to the amount of white space and the font and the actual look of it, and that was an amazing opportunity to have.
Very different thing to do.
Very different to do. And now my main role really is looking at training, particularly training our medical students in general practice, and working towards the goal that 50% of our medical graduates actually choose general practice.
They do get there in the end.
We're not getting there yet, but that's the plan, and to do that we have to actually give them rich experiences in general practice. We have to place them and give them good times and realise that actually you get a much more interesting job if you work in the community rather than if you work in a hospital.
So we know that general practice is the place to be, but they just need to learn that yet.
Absolutely, yes.
For sure. So what would be maybe a standout point in your career that you would like to say something about?
Oh, I mean, I just think it's more about the journey, really. That it's that it's being able to have all these different roles and all these different experiences, and move from one to the other, and just all the doors that it's opened for me. So, I'm very lucky.
So huge variety.
Absolutely.
No, that's great. You're doing some research and future research as well. You think you'll stay in your academic post for many years to come?
Well, I don't see myself retiring yet. And yes, I mean, I'm trying to find time to pick up my research again, because being head of the department in general practice in Auckland is actually quite a big job. And my research sometimes gets the last on the list.
Which is a bit sad.
It is a bit, yes.
I hope you really enjoy your receiving your award, and it's very well deserved for all the work that you do, and I know that you are a name that is familiar to many GPs, and hopefully all your enthusiasm will bubble over into all those students so that they do take up the role. So thanks very much.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you.